Jinx Monsoon, right there, popping out a piano, and they wonder why BBC fans are left divided over Dr. Hwoke.
The following video is brought to you through the generous support of viewers like you. If you like this content, then please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing this video. And for those who are in the position to donate, this channel thanks you. And so does this orange cat.
Yeah, I'm crediting them with the, I don't know who that is. That account is, I'm not affiliated, don't know who they are. You're right though, That's the one that they went with on their Twitter here. That's the one the freaking Express went with on their Twitter. Oh, for crying out loud. BBC Doctor Who fans label the new series woke and unwatchable. Well, is it unwatchable because it's woke, or is it unwatchable and it's woke? And it's also unwatchably woke. I had like theater background and it's too gay for me. It's getting a little like, oh god, I don't want to sit through Glee and what's the one, the Disney one, that Disney High School Musical. I wasn't a fan of those really. They're not my and that's what it feels like. It feels so musical theater, so I would rather watch RuPaul's Drag Race at this point, because at least it has some entertainment value and there's people to root for and there's personalities and clashes and characters. Okay. This, I don't know what the freaking point of this was. We watched this. Our watch is on the members only if you want to watch it, I think, or it's unlisted. I can't remember. We watched it. It is not good. So you think that they're the ratings are at an all-time low. Was this article? Was that this article? The ratings are at an all-time low on this one. Oh, this article. There's another one. 2 million fewer viewers. 2 million less. Woke Doctor Who. Loses 2. You can't deny it when it's literally, you know. Can you just make it good and not like antagonize the audience and not be like, okay. I said, you know, Star Trek just doubled down on it and all that. At least Star Trek is not boring. Okay. I think that's my biggest complaint with this is you know, is it the musical theater? No, because I can tolerate that when it's really stupid and cringy in Star Trek now and just kind of laugh at them, right? I can just laugh at them on Star Trek, right? Doctor Who's biggest problem for me is still that it's boring. It's not fun. It makes me fall asleep. There's nothing to look at. There are such long stretches of time when there's nothing happening. Doctor Who, it was Dr. Jodie Whittaker, Dr. Karen, she was just running through the hallways, yelling and calling to people, Graham, Doctor, Graham, Doctor, yes, Graham, Doctor. And now it's this musical number. Yeah, from the Christmas special to the 60th anniversary episodes. They give you David Tennant back for like a half a thing. They give you David and Donna. And then it's back to just this boring new characters we don't care about. They're trying to make it appeal to, you know. I don't know what they're trying to do with babies. Every episode is babies now with Doctor Who too. It's like, I don't get what they're trying to do with that one. Or maybe I do. But annoying the crap out of somebody does not maketh a maternal instinct appeareth. If you know what I'm saying. Now, the Doctor Woke reboot led by, I can't pronounce your name and I'm not going to try, so we call you Shooty McBooty for some reason. I don't know. It is nothing personal. I just wish this was good. I wish this was good and better lit and had more going on. You know, I just wish this had more going on to it. 200,000 of the fans did not stick around for the second episode. Oh yeah, so we're going to the Space Babies. 2 points. That's the one I didn't watch because it's babies. Am I going to have to torture myself with annoying space babies? 2.6 million. We skipped around for the second episode, I think. The Devil's Cord. No, we skipped to the third with the Beatles, and then we went back with the Devil's Cord. Now we're going to jump back in time even more to the baby episode, apparently. We're watching them in reverse. Because that makes more sense to me. Yeah, 5 million for the return of David Tennant. Only 2 million are watching this. That's what you get when you tell your fans and your viewers that they're not good enough for you, regardless, and then just make it shit anyway. I want to watch it. I want to like it. Alright? I don't care if it's gay and whatever. I just need it to not be boring. I really need it to not be boring. I think I'd rather watch Drag Race at this point. But then again, I know what I'm getting there. You know, Drag Race for the drag stuff. Doctor Who for the running around fighting Daleks and Cybermen and stuff. Wasn't that? I haven't seen a Dalek. When's the last time we saw a Dalek on Doctor Who? I can't even remember. And the one we do is bad with Clara. I couldn't stand that. Oh, then again, when's the last time Doctor Who's been good? I think that's the bigger issue with Doctor Who. It's like it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And instead of just canceling it for a decade, they just continue it. They just keep it going for some reason. And now they're bouncing it over to Disney for their money because they can't even make enough money on their own. In what? From their own BBC. That's the public broadcasting. It's the BBC. The BBC can't fund their own shows? Is that the bigger problem? Is it worth mentioning that the UK Doctor Who premiered at midnight on BBC iPlayer streamer, which is not factored into the above numbers, so that could account for some of the drop. However, according to a report from July 2023, BBC iPlayer makes up for only 15% of the viewing in the UK and does not seem to be growing significantly. So regardless, the above numbers are still really low. Also, again, we will see a drop of 200,000 viewers from the first to the second episode, so it's not like those 200,000 fans turned on BBC iPlayer to watch the second episode instead of simply watching the same channel they've been watching on the telly. Well, there you go. What about Disney Plus? Episode also aired on the Disney Plus streamer, so I'll have to wait. I don't think people are going to watch it on Disney Plus more so than they would normally on anything else. So they're mad that they're calling it Dr. Woke. Yeah, well, maybe don't have S education. Are we allowed to even say that on the internet? Am I allowed to say this without being demonetized? Probably not. Over the weekend, there was a double bill as fans were treated to 2 episodes. Fans were also introduced to some of the new villains, including, so the drag queen's going to be in there for a lot. She's American. Jinx Monsoon, who played Maestro in the second episode. Is this going to be a reoccurring? Some Strictly Come Dancing stars. Of course there are. We don't care, though, that much. This is the problem. This is probably one of the worst things I've ever seen. It was literally just a yelling, screaming drag queen, yelling at the top of her voice here.
Who are you? My notation is Maestro. But what are you? I am music. And you, Mr. Timothy Drake?
Here comes the yelling. Here comes the yelling. Headphone warning.
You're a genius.
No. No?
That'd be ridiculous. You're the greatest composer who ever lived.
Uh-huh. No yelling in this clip. Anyway.
Clever enough to find the lost chord, but it's so sad, Timothy.
You're so boring.
You never got that break.
It's just a drag queen yelling at the top of her lungs.
I did not. You're right. Nobody ever understood me.
All those
Yeah, so that's why people didn't want to watch it. It's just yelling popping out pianos, eating babies or something. No, that wasn't this episode. That might be why people don't like Doctor Who. I don't know. And I don't think that has anything to do, like, you know, calling them mystophobes isn't going to cure it anyway. Calling them all, you know, transphobes, dragphobes is not going to cure them anyway, is it? I am Mecca.